Okay. We're going to try this again. It's going to work this time. So I know some people from YouTube have popped on, but we were not live on Facebook at the same time. So hopefully, if I go check real quick here, let's make sure that all is well on Facebook. Sometimes when you pre-link these, they don't link up the way they should. So let's get people in here because you get to be face-to-face with me. So there we go. Lizzie's from Facebook. So you obviously can see me on Facebook. Good. Angela, Marajana. So I'm going to give you guys the link. And what this will do is it will put you backstage. So if you click the link, you can jump in with me. Okay. So jump on in. There's a link there. And if you want to join me, by all means, you will be face-to-face. So be ready. The first live did not work. So this is working. It looks like you guys can see me on YouTube and on Facebook. So join me, if you will. If you see that StreamYard link, all you have to do is click it. It'll put you backstage. I will bring you front and center with me, and you can ask me anything you want. I have cards with me. I have some fun decks I dug out. Thank you, Spoiled Rotten Diana. I saw you earlier. I just wasn't live on Facebook at the same time. For some reason, the link, when I do these pre-links, they don't always work. So anybody who wants to join me, I'm going to put that link in again. Again, all you have to do is click it. It puts you backstage. I'll bring you front and center. Tell me where you're from tonight. Let me know where you are. Oh, here we go. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
How do I pronounce your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. Okay. So, Mariana, where are you from?
Montreal, Quebec.
Pardon me?
Montreal, Quebec.
Oh, nice.
Canada, yeah.
Nice. So what, do you have a question for me? Do you have something you want me to look at for you tonight?
General or, general, yeah.
Okay. Just like a general future kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me just take a look. Is there any certain area that you want me to kind of focus on?
Area, I would just say recently, right now, I guess, probably just my life in general right now, and but nothing specific.
Okay. Well, we're doing like quick readings, so a whole life reading is a lot. So what I'm going to focus on for you is going to be career and money. So I'm going to make that decision for you.
Okay.
So some people want love, some people want, career. But I'm going to look at career and money for you because that's the first thing that pops up is needing to put some money away. So I feel like there's going to be something coming up that you do need to put some money away for. It looks like there could be a career change in the next year or something that kind of happens very quickly. And what I see here is that you're going to have to make some choices, and to have a little money put away for that is going to be helpful. There could be some, do you teach? Are you a teacher? Are you in education at all?
I work in education.
Okay, because I see something with education, but I feel like you're actually going to get more training. You're going to get some support, something like that. So that looks a little interesting here. I mean, it looks kind of like there's just going to be something that pops up that forces you to make a change or make a choice.
Okay.
So Yeah, and that has to do with career. So, like I said, I feel like make sure you have money
Mhm.
set aside for that because you could be a little stuck at some point.
Okay. So
Yeah,
meaning to pay for bills or just in general or
just in general, I would
yeah.
say to just have some, life money stuck away
Yeah.
because it just looks like there could be something that comes up that puts you on hold financially or
Okay.
makes you make a choice, a different choice than normal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that sound
Okay.
crazy?
Well, I mean, that's pretty accurate, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, let me try another deck here and just see what this says. But
Mhm.
honestly, I feel like, yeah. Um, yeah, ideas, non-action. So don't get caught up in non-action is what it's saying. Use
Mhm.
creativity to kind of find that extra cash when you need it. So
Okay.
I feel like what supports you right now may not support you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
Mm,
weird
okay.
thing there. So
Mm,
that could come in
mm,
a couple different ways, but I
yeah.
just get like kind of a thing that shows me that it could be difficult to continue with the chosen career and be able to make the money that you want to make.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so be
And
ready.
okay. And
Mhm.
you do a mediumship? Can you connect with the deceased or?
Oh, okay. Well, we can. I mean, I have other people waiting.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I think we'll do one thing at a time. If we get
Okay.
slow, pop back in and we'll do some mediumship. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, when I ask you guys what direction you want me to go into, you have to tell me if you want me to go into mediumship or um kind of like what direction you want me to go into and we can go in that way, but we're not doing whole half-hour readings, and the more general your question is, the more general the answer will be. So have a specific question. Hello there, Diana. Diana, I got you on stage. Okay, we're taking Diana out. You got to answer me when I bring you on. Okay, so let's make sure you guys have the links to come in to join me. If I bring you on stage, you must speak. You can't just sit there. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that StreamYard has you do an audio and a camera check. Um, so keep that in mind. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading what we got going on here. Okay, so tell me where you're from. Throw the link in here. Let me know you're getting the link. And we shall go from there. Okay, so again, I'm going to post this link. There we go. Okay, so let me know you're here. Hit the link. I'll bring you backstage. Okay, it says to wear headphones to avoid echo. Thank you, Crystal, for tagging a friend. I appreciate that. You should all tag your friends. For some reason. Okay. Yeah. Tag your friends. Come in, ask me some questions. Let's pull some collective cards. My dog is losing her mind over here. Um, Hi, Sherry. How are you? Okay, let's try this. Who do we have here? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Hi. My name is Barbara. My last name is Good, so I just go by Be Good.
Hi. Cute. Okay, Barbara. So where are you from?
Texas, but I'm currently living in Kenosha.
Nice. I love Kenosha. It's one of my favorite places. So there's great restaurants, there's beautiful scenery by the lake. You have
Yes, ma'am.
actually there's really cool museums by the lake. Like I've done a lot of cool things in Kenosha.
Yes, ma'am.
So I definitely want to get back there and do another comedium. So I need a venue for comedium. So, do you have a question for me, Barb?
I'm just having some
Barb?
remodeling issues with my house.
Okay.
And it just seems we take one step forward, 5 steps
like
back.
Spirit? Okay.
Little things like that we've had. Yes.
Well, a lot of times when you remodel, spirits will come out of the woodwork, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, have you had some paranormal kind of experiences with spirits as well?
Well, we've had like knocking on the door at nighttime, like at 2:00 in the morning. If you're in the bathroom, you can hear kids giggling and laughing and stuff like that. And my next door neighbor ended up having to have her house kind of blessed. And then that's kind of ramped up ours a little bit. But it's a hit and miss. But this remodeling has gone up for 2 years. But every time we do one thing, it seems something happens. And I just am tired.
No, the spirits they're not liking what's going on.
It wasn't my fault. The air conditioner overflowed and flooded my kitchen, so I had to gut the kitchen.
Yeah, they're having a fit. So let me see here. I mean, I do feel like, so when I tell people to sage, it doesn't mean just do it once. That's like using deodorant once. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You
Yes.
need to sage a couple times a week. You need to ask Archangel Michael to help cleanse the home and get rid of any negative energies. Okay. Once you get rid of the negative energies, the remodeling will go fine. They're just being very spoiled and having a problem with the remodeling.
Because I picked out backsplash and grout, took a picture of it at Floor and Decor. They finished it up and then walked in the house last night after an event, and it looks like it's a yellow tint, like someone peed all over my walls. And so they're having to contact the manufacturer, and they're like, this is not what we purchased. This is not what, and everything matches up to what the display is at Floor and Decor, but for some reason this grout is a different color, and they don't understand why. And I'm like,
No.
I'm done.
I'm telling you, it's the spirits in your house. I know. So you're going to have to tell them you're in charge. You're not going to tolerate it.
Okay.
And that you own the house down.
You said Archangel Michael?
Archangel Michael, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And ask him to get rid of anything negative in your house. You have to do that prayer every night. If you look up online, there's actually a prayer for this to Archangel Michael. I don't have it on me, but I can post it later on my page.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, people run into this all the time where the spirits that have been dormant forever in a house and somebody buys it or somebody starts remodeling and they just kick up.
Yeah, because I know at one time at one of the events you had told my live events here in Kenosha, you had told my daughter that she astro flights and that we should put on, and we have it on the refrigerator, little thing that says, if you're not with God, you're not with me, blah, 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 blah. So that's been on our
Yeah.
refrigerator the whole time, but it's just, I just like, okay, yeah, the pea colored grout has got me dumbfounded.
Oh my God. No, it's not you. It is definitely one of those dumb things that spirit is just telling you they don't like what's going on. Isn't that crazy?
It is, because it's 2.5 years that this has been going on, and we've seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and this has just set us back.
I know. And they're going to keep causing you to spend money. So you're going to have to either tell them that you're in charge and you're not going to allow them to interfere, or you're going to have to sage them out of there and pray them out of there.
Gotcha.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And here's the thing is the sage doesn't do it by itself. It's the intention. So when you have the intention to use sage or Palo Santo or anything like that to get rid of things, that's what it is. Your intention has to be strong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel
So
yeah,
I mean, when you have an astral traveler in your house, you're going to have homeless spirits that just get deposited. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But the more positive energy you have in that home, the more gratitude, the more, love, the less power they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's the negative stuff that gives them more power. So if people are fighting or, getting depressed or whatever, then they're going to thrive on that and it's going to get stronger.
Yeah, that's been the past 1.5 years. It's just because of one thing after another. Even the repair people, State Farm is like, there's nothing we can do. We're done. And it's just, I'm tapped out.
I know. I had a friend who's, literally her house burned down and she had so much spirit activity in the house before it burned. We knew what was like there. It was so negative. So
really,
sometimes, just keep it positive, keep saging, don't burn the house down.
No. No, because I can't go through another remodel.
No. But again, I had a building and my ex-husband, he's like, it feels like somebody's watching me when I'm working on this place at night. And he was not wrong. There was so much spirit activity in that building. We could not get rid of it. Like you'd think you got ahead of it and you couldn't. Mm-hmm. But almost everybody who had that building before us had like really bad luck. And I just feel like sometimes if they win once, they're going to keep winning.
Yeah. Ever since I bought this house, it's been one thing after another. And everybody, when I posted on Facebook, they're like, you just can't get a break. Every like 2 or 3 years or so, it's just one thing after another. And I'm like, I'm like I said, tapped out.
Where did I see you in Kenosha? Which venue?
It was a while ago at the Post, the Veterans of Foreign War Post.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yes, yes, but we've gone, a long time ago.
I think
so
we did a couple of events there, and it seemed like there was some negative energy in the bar from the old guys there that didn't really want me there.
Yeah, it's the good old boys.
I know.
Yes.
So after the second event, I quit booking events there because they were like being real shitty. Not the people who rented it to me, but the people sitting at the bar were nasty though.
Yeah. Yeah, we've tried to come a long way, but we're working on it because I'm now the president of the auxiliary there. And we still get a little kickback because of new ideas. But we have a new commander, and he's really trying to turn things around, and he's very open for whatever we want to do, as long as it brings people into the facility. He's positive and he's ready for moves. So, yeah.
Maybe I should come back there again.
Well, maybe I'll need to talk to you. I'll send you a message.
Yeah, I'm always looking for event venues, and that one held a lot of people. And I'd love to do a comedian over there. So
that'd be fun.
A good spot for a comedian.
Yes, it would. Because we got the kitchen right there. They can go in and out of the kitchen.
With my comedian, if somebody is being shitty, he will tell them. Like, I know. And we did an event the other night, and there were two women who were yakking it up the whole entire time while I was doing readings. They were in the corner, and they're just like talking while I'm bringing people on stage. And like, it was, I didn't say anything to him, which is rare for me, but I was kind. And he gets up on stage, and they started talking when he was doing his comedy, and he turned around and blasted them, and they got him laughed. But he should have. If they had so much to say, they should say it before or after the show. You know,
it's like people it's like people who talk at the movies and stuff like that. You're like, really? You come to a movie, you're there to socialize.
Right. So he'd let him know. Now, sometimes I'll like say, do I need to separate you two? Or I try and like do it a little lighter. And then if they don't learn that time, then I'll be like, you know, do I need to cut you off? So yeah, he let him have it right away, which they should have. You know, it was rude. So and it takes away from everyone else's experience when you have two people in the corner chatting. Like there's nothing going on.
Right.
So yeah. So anyway, my comedian will let somebody know if they're like not being supportive.
Okay. So we've tried the grounding. So do the archangel and do the thing online, find the prayer online, and sage several times a week. And this will change around.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And when you sage, ask Archangel Michael to assist you.
Okay. I will do.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You too. Thanks.
Yep. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, you have the link. Diana, I don't know what happened. You can try coming back in. I have a couple people in front of you here, but if you come back in, be patient. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello. Put it back.
Okay. Here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Good. Where are you at? Where are you from? Nope. We cannot hear you. Something happened to your sound. Well, I think we're going to have, ouch. Okay, nice. Okay, you guys. I don't know what's going on here. We've got some craziness. And my dog is losing her mind here with me. Come here. Come in. You want to come up? So let me try this again. Let's add Stephanie again. Okay, Stephanie, is your mic working? No. Nope. I'm going to have to take you out. Okay. So I don't know what is going on here. Ow, will you be nice? Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here, you naughty girl. Oh, you're just so naughty. I know there's some sort of echo going on. I was notified. It says to use headphones. If I use headphones, I don't think you guys can be heard on the live stream. I could hear you, but you can't be heard on the live stream. So, Renee, she says, I tried. Will I get the funds to retain my lawyer? Let's find out. Are you going to be good? You be good, girl. Get down. She gets really playful sometimes, and she's so funny. Okay. Let's see. Will you get the funds to retain your lawyer? Somebody's going to give them to you. Yeah, you have 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So yeah, somebody's going to help you out with those funds. So that looks good. Okay, Diana, we're going to try this again. Hello, Diana.
Hi.
Diana.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yes.
You can't hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I hear an echo, so I'm going to try to make this work.
Do you have a
It's
question?
double.
Well, probably because
no,
you
I'm just
joined
trying
the
to find
chat.
housing.
You joined the chat room and you still have your computer or your phone going with the chat. So you're going to hear it twice. You're going to have to turn one off.
Okay, I turned one off. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you still hearing double?
Can you hear me? Oh,
I can hear you fine.
no, I'm not hearing double.
That's why.
I turned
See,
the other
that's
one
not
off.
my fault when you guys
They-
do that. When you guys do that, that's not my fault.
No,
That's
I
'cause you've
don't.
got
No,
Mhm.
I didn't know how it worked. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got a couple
I know
things.
everybody wants to complain to me, but I can't help you on your end as far as tech goes. What's your question, Diana?
I'm trying to find housing. I just lost my mate and I can't afford to live here anymore, and I'm having a hard time finding housing.
Oh, what city are you in?
Marshall, Wisconsin.
Okay. So you're by Stevens Rocks and Gifts.
Yep.
He's in Marshall. You know what? It does feel like it's a tough time right now. It shows me that you have to get through this time. You have the Strength card, but you also have the Two of Swords, which shows me you're going to land on your feet. There's going to be somebody who offers you housing or offers you a room or something like that. So I do feel like you can land on your feet here, that you will be okay. I mean, it shows that there's going to be some generosity coming from someone else.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Good.
Got goosebumps.
Good. I mean, I feel like
You haven't
this is good for you. Yeah, I can hear you fine. What I'm seeing is that you will do fine. There will be some generosity or a room to rent. So I would pack and start putting stuff in storage at this point, because you're not going to be able to like move everything with you, but you're going to have to store some things.
Wow.
And you'll have like a room
How
to
do you
rent.
know that? Wow. How do you know that?
I mean, is that a situation that's happening for you?
Yes.
Mhm.
I got too much stuff.
I know. You gotta
I'm
like
getting
put some
rid of
stuff
it.
in
It's-
storage.
I'm storing some of it.
Yep.
Yep.
Smart.
Exactly.
That's what you have to do, and you'll be fine.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
follow your
okay.
intuition. This says that you have a protector from the other side, which is your mate, and you'll be fine.
I love you.
Awesome. Yeah, I would say
Thank
that,
you.
it'll get you on your feet a little bit and you can take your time and you don't have to like rush it, but it'll be good. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You take care, honey.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, Stephanie, I'm going to try and bring you back in. Let's hope that you have your microphone on. Let's try it.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to kick you out of the studio and get you back in. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So Stephanie, where are you from?
Rockford.
Okay, and what's your question, my dear?
We just want to know if my brother is okay.
Okay, so you have a brother who's passed on, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so let me just kind of tune into this for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
So this makes my head hurt. It makes me feel like, is he somewhat responsible for the choices that led to his passing?
Yep.
Because that's
Yep.
what he shows me. He shows me that he takes some responsibility for this, but I also feel like he could not accept help. Like he just would not accept help.
You are
So
100% correct.
yeah, and I just feel like how can I say this? He shows me he was very stubborn. He was dishonest. So even when you tried to help him, he wasn't completely honest with any of the situations.
Exactly. That's
Yeah. Oh, my dog is just all lovey about this right now. This energy, your brother must have loved animals because my dog is just loving me up
yeah.
while I'm tuned
He
into
said
him.
he loved dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, while I'm tuned into him, she is just loving me all over the place. And she was trying to bite my shirt earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't pick her up.
He loved my dog. My dog's name is Cheeto, and whenever he was done eating, he couldn't talk because all the strokes, but he rang a bell, and when he would ring the bell and I would take food in, Cheeto would go and he would feed him. Like the dog ate like 3-4 times a day with him.
So I just got done feeding my dog Cheetos.
Oh.
Yeah, my dog loves the shit out of Cheetos. And I put them in my mouth and like hold it and she'll come and take it out of my mouth.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah.
loves. So yeah, we're sitting here earlier with a little tiny bowl of Cheetos and they have to be real small for her. And I'll put one in my teeth and she'll come and grab it.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
so
funny though?
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. This is
What made you name your dog Cheeto?
his name is Osito, like little bear in Spanish. And my firstborn grandson he was only 2 and he couldn't say Osito, so he said Ochito, Ochito, and they just started calling him Cheeto.
Oh, that is hilarious. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's how
I will tell you that your brother, he makes me feel like he's still watching over things. He's still hanging out, but he does take responsibility. He does feel bad because he was not honest. And he had people like believing other things. He did play the victim quite a bit, even though he wasn't always the victim.
Yeah. This is one of the twins. His twins are with me now. They were fortunate enough that I got them back from their mom, that they got to spend the last year and a half of his life with him daily. And
nice.
They're here with me now. They're not,
Did he have addiction?
Yeah. He did. He did have an addiction.
That's what he shows me. And he really he really does not want his kids going down that same road. He's just like, please do not let my kids go down the same road.
They won't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have your support and your love and your guidance. So now, is your dad on the other side too?
That's our papa, my grandpa. He raised us. We didn't have a dad. Our dad was not in our
Okay.
life, and my grandpa, we called him Papa. I was the first grandchild,
Okay.
and
And your
called
brother and Papa used to have clash. They'd clash at times.
not clash, but my papa didn't agree with everything that my brother did. But
That's what I'm being shown, is that he had some strong opinions about it.
Yep.
And your brother makes me feel like he's trying to make it up to him. Like he realized how sad he made him.
Nice with papa.
Mhm.
Yeah. My grandfather passed, and then 8 months after my grandfather passed, we lost our mom. And it in 2 years' time, his addiction was full-fledged and caused all his health problems.
Yes.
The last 4 years that I took care of him, he didn't walk. He would pee in a urinal, and we would dump that, and anything else I would change him, clean him, bathe him. I did that for 4 years.
You did God's work. You did God's work. Holy cow. That's crazy.
Everybody
Well.
said put him in a home. I said no, put yourself in a home. Nope.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I commend you. You did a great job, and you gave him the best quality of life he could have. So, and now he'll watch over you guys, but he appreciates everything you sacrificed for him.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a link to do your Hope and Anchor? I want both girls want to come. How do I go about doing?
You can. So the next group reading that I'm having is in December. It's the second Tuesday. You can sign up and get tickets for that in advance, or they can come see me on the second Wednesday where I do individual readings there.
At Hope and Anchor?
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I live right in Loves Park. You can come to my house.
I talked to the other twin this morning and let her know. My daughter, Adriana, you did her mother-in-law last night, Nilda.
Oh, that was a fun reading, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I told Anna, I said there was a lot that Jonna was asking her and ever didn't understand how to translate it.
That's
and
okay.
I felt bad for her because there was things that you were saying and they were lost, and me and my niece were like, oh my God, we were there, this happened. And it was just like, yeah.
You're the one who said something in the chat about being like 100% correct or something,
Yes,
right?
that was me. Yep, that was.
That was still a fun reading, though.
It
still was.
And
yeah.
She's my daughter and my son-in-law. They moved out and they're all together. And the way you said someone's with her every day, and our granddaughter is there. Like it was an amazing reading, and I truly enjoyed it.
This is why I do those 10-minute readings, because I can really give that individual attention, and like other people can see what it's like to get a reading. So it's super fun.
Yeah. One other question I have is, do you feel like a mother or a grandmother figure, or she's not stepping up right now? I'm pretty sure my brother controls everything. So, yeah.
I think your brother right now is the most important energy, but you know what? When you guys come to the Hope and Anchor, or if you come and sit in my living room or my dining room, we can take our time and we can
That's
go.
That's what we'll do. I'll send you a DM. I'll send you a message, and
best way to get in contact with me. Absolutely.
Yeah, I will do so. I just think the twins need a little closure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you. God
You
bless.
take care.
We'll see you
Yeah.
soon. Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see. We have Renee in the back. Let's bring her to the studio. Hey, Renee.
Hello. I
Hi.
my
Where are you?
issues. Beloit.
What's that?
I said I conquered the technical issues. I couldn't get in.
So yeah, you can't have the chat on in the background. Yeah. I mean, what kind of browser are you using?
Oh, I was doing it wrong when I got into Safari. I was putting it in wrong, and I've never been on the StreamYard before, so
It's so easy. It's actually easier than the Google Meets because you don't have to have anything downloaded. You just hit it and you're in usually. So
Yeah.
that's what I like about StreamYard. So where are you?
Beloit.
Oh, my hometown. So I'm actually from the town of Beloit, like not the city, but the township. So what's your question for me, Renee?
Just what I guess maybe around work. Like, what do you see?
Okay. Well, let me take a look here. Have I read for you before, Renee?
You have.
Okay. Let me take a look here. You know, back in the day in Beloit, that's where I had the business that was really haunted, and we couldn't get rid of the spirits in that building no matter what we did. Things levitated, things flew through the air in that building. It was
Which one was that?
Sweet Repeats on the west side.
Oh, yeah. You read for me there too. Yeah.
In my little office room.
Yep.
Yeah. And in that office room, I had lights that dangled from the ceiling and they would start going like this. It was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, so that was over 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yep.
I know that was
I mean, I remember getting a reading or whatever, and I was wondering if it was you because I know that you helped like find missing children and stuff like that too, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay, so work for you right now. It's really a struggle. It looks like there's somebody, you know how they say one bad apple? I feel like there is one bad apple at work who spoils it for everyone. Does that make sense?
It could make sense, but
I feel like there's just somebody who is not being as upfront as they pretend to be, and it throws the balance off.
okay.
So just be aware of that.
Okay.
And what I get is you have to be cautious around this person and cautious about what you say and cautious about what you do in front of them because they will throw you under the bus. So just be careful with that.
So I guess what I was looking, the job that I'm doing now is new. I mean, I really like it. And I had another job offer that I was looking at as well. So I was just wondering what.
Oh. The other job offer looks really good. Could that involve travel?
Not necessarily, no.
It's interesting. I get the other job offer could include some sort of travel at some point or training in another location, but it looks like it could offer you a lot of opportunity. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a job where I was, I've worked there before. They just wanted me to come back. So,
it feels good. I mean, I feel like a lot more positive about making the transfer, to be honest. So I feel like you'd be more at home. It would be more where you understand the personalities you're working with.
for sure.
Mm-hmm. So just keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So it looks good. I can't believe I read for you at Sweet Repeats. That's crazy.
And you were so spot on. It was, yeah. I still
Well,
have to
you
do,
know,
I think
that
I
was so crazy because I used to do readings in the back room and I was just getting my clientele and I was doing them like super cheap, sometimes for free. Like it was crazy. And I had a DJ come in there while I was doing a reading and she peeked through because I had that huge window. Remember that window that was like a doorway in the middle of the wall? It was like a 6-foot window. And she poked her head through and she's like, what's going on in there? And I was like, oh crap, because you never knew if people were going to like it or hate it.
right.
And I'm like, well, I'm doing a reading. And she's like, I want one next. And I didn't know she was a DJ. And so I gave her a reading and she's like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I don't know. And she goes, well, I'm putting you on the air. And from there on in, I was like on Hot 105.9 and like it was crazy. I was on like every week. It was so much fun. But yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea where you went once you left there. I looked for you for a long time, but I couldn't remember your name and like
I know people are so funny because they'll be like, I had a reading by Joanna, the coffee lady, and it was in this little boutique. And I'm like, that was not Joanna, the coffee lady. That was me. Like, but there, she was on the radio on a different station. So people got us confused. So isn't that funny?
yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I'm so glad that you found me. Now that you found me, don't just stay connected to the page because then you keep getting updates. If you like things on my page, you'll get updates. If you ignore it, you don't get updates.
Oh yeah. Yep. No, I
So,
get updates.
good. You know how Facebook works. They're so weird.
Yeah.
So, but thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
And good luck. You take care. Yep.
Thanks.
Okay. So, again, I'm going to put the link in. Hello, Patsy. How are you? I think we'll do a couple more and then I'm going to relax. So if somebody else wants to come in, we are wide open here. It looks like somebody's okay. I see what we got going on there. So anyway, definitely private message me if you want appointments. Sunday, I am teaching my basic psychic development class. I still have openings if you want to come for that. That is this Sunday. So message me for that. We still have a few tickets left for Comedium in Jefferson. I also have a Comedium in Janesville at Fast Eddie's. Lots of tickets left for that. What else is going on? Oh, 2 mediums. So I'm going to be with my friend Joyce in Baraboo. We're doing a double mediumship group. Super fun. I'm really excited. So, and then I have the coffee shop readings in Baraboo like 2 nights before that. So there's a couple different things going on if you're in the Baraboo area. On the 25th, yes, that's a Saturday. What date am I at Fast Eddie's? Let me look. It's in December. Is it the 6th? Let me look. December 6th, Fast Eddie's. So you can get tickets on my website. The last time we were there, it was so much fun. We sold the entire room out, so it was a private event. Yeah, that's December 6th in Janesville, Rick, at Fast Eddie's. Tickets are on my website, which is Medium Jonna K. So I had a woman on the mic and I was telling her how her husband, who'd passed away, told her it was okay to start dating and start seeing someone else. And it was so funny because I had told her, I said, I think he's going to ride a Harley or have a motorcycle. And all of a sudden, this was like in February, so it was a warm night for February. And all of a sudden, a motorcycle outside, we hear it pull up. And we were all like, no way. And this guy walks in. He had no idea what was going on that night at the bar. And he walks in and we all just like riffed on him. It was so funny because, you know, I had no more than told this woman she was going to date a biker, and a biker comes pulling up in February. It was crazy. So Renee says she was there. It was so funny, wasn't it? That was like, I couldn't have planned it. You couldn't have planned it. Hey, Sue and Lucy. Oh, I did a reading about your son that passed. Oh my gosh. It was perfect timing. It was so weird. Like, I can't even begin to, it was just one of those things that synchronicity just went boom, 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 boom. And it was hilarious. So yeah, and we had it packed. There wasn't a seat left in the house there. It was crazy. And that was the one too where the old lady was trying to pick up on my comedian, and she jumped up and started hanging on him and wouldn't let go. We have pictures of it. And then she kept telling him afterwards, she's like, I could teach you a thing or two. It was so funny. Oh my God, we were dying. So those comedians, sometimes you just have to be there to believe them. They're so fun. So fun. And of course, Jose won't ever let me put any videos online. But so you have to see it in person because I can't put videos. And he's so funny and we have so much fun. So definitely, if you can come to a comedian, come to a comedian. It's worth it. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this up because we have been on almost an hour and I brought everybody in that wanted to come in, I think. So private message me. I'll be back on next week. I have decks for giveaways for the next couple weeks. So for the next month, I have decks to give away. So there's one every week for giveaways. Now, these make great Christmas presents. So next week, I'll be back on to do a deck giveaway. We did give away the Golden Girls deck last night. So keep popping on. You never know if you might win a deck. Thank you, guys. Thanks for sending stars. Thanks for joining me. And you guys have a great, great Thanksgiving and holiday. Yes, free decks. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night.